Okay, welcome back everybody to video number 2 of this mega box case break. This is box number 2 of 12 of Cardsmiths Space Trading Cards Galactic Edition, made in 2025. And I have been waiting to do this video, and I'll tell you why. It's because, as you guys know, I'm weighing these now, and I actually weighed these two boxes last video, and if you recall, both of those boxes weighed 179 grams. This one right here weighs 191 grams, and this one weighs 180 grams. So this one is 12 grams heavier than the first three. And at the time, I really wanted to put this in the first video, just because I thought that would be great to start off with a banger video. But ultimately I decided that I was going to pull these boxes out of the case in order. And also at the time, I didn't know if there was any insert cards. As you guys recall, in the collector boxes, they throw off the weights with these inserts. But in these mega boxes, at least in the first two boxes, they don't. And we also know from ripping into these collector boxes and the mega boxes that the hits weigh a lot more, and that's because they're a lot thicker. And also, in looking at the odds a little bit more, I studied these afterwards, and I saw that the approximate odds of pulling a serial number gemstone refractor is 1 in 8, and there's 8 packs in one of these boxes, so statistically you're guaranteed a numbered gemstone refractor in each box. So while I was surprised in the last video to pull 2 refractors, I shouldn't have been, and that actually makes me even more stoked for this video, because not only do I think we're going to pull 2 refractors, 2 gemstone refractors out of these 2 boxes, but I think we're going to pull something special in addition out of this one. And also, to make this video a little more special, I came across one of these. This is I'm not sure what this is made of. If I had to guess, I would say it's zinc alloy, but it is one of those Bitcoin tokens. And I'm going to give this away to one lucky subscriber. All you got to do is be a subscriber, like, and leave a comment in the video, and I will send this to you at my expense, just for watching. And enough talking, let's get started. Like I said, I've been excited to get into these, so start right in with this heavy box. Get this video started off with a bang. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's insert cards in here, we'll see. You guys get a better look at these than I do based off of the angle. And actually, it weighs, there's 9 packs in here. So that is unexpected. As you'll see right there, it says 8 packs per box. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that explains why this box, look how thick this packet is. You see that? Can you see that one in the middle, how thick that is? Alright, well, let's get started. And if you recall from last video, I did mention that I cracked open an entire case of the collector boxes and didn't even complete an entire set. So I've got that going for me. These packs are a little tighter than the collector boxes. So let's get started. James Webb Space Telescope. A Recibo. That's actually a misspelling. You'll see that the title is ARI and the description is ARE. That I'm going to blame that on why I always mispronounce that, but here we've got a matrix parallel antimatter. Richard Feynman. Beetlejuice. Callisto. Williamina Fleming. Johannes Kepler. Matrix. Holofoil. Nicholas Copernicus. And Percival Lowell. And here's that, I can actually feel there's a gap in there from the curvature, so there's definitely something in that middle pack, but statistically, you know, there should be a gemstone refractor in each one of these boxes. And there's still a lot of the onyxes out there. Only 20% of them have been pulled, and the last one that I saw sell on eBay sold for $5,000, so that would be a nice little bonus to pull out of here. Quasar. Milky Way. Helium holofoil. And I think I also figured out that you'll get 3 of these matrix foils, holofoils, per box, and you'll get 3 of these holofoils per box. I think you also get 3 cold foils as well. Sorry, not cold foils. Ice foils. Atom. Quasar. Robert Goddard. Lisa Meitner. Atom. And Uranus. I'm going to pull this one separately because I think this is the bonus pack and I can feel the gap between the cards. And what I mean by that gap is I live in Boise, Idaho, and it is, you can see it in there, and it's dry here, and I have a feeling these are printed somewhere in high humidity. So by the time they get shipped here, because of that surface of the foiling, the card dries out and it bends and it curves that card. A rocket. Pluto. And J. Robert Oppenheimer. I think that's a blue topaz. That is numbered 62 out of 199. It's beautiful. Definitely not one that you're hoping to pull, but we'll take it nonetheless. Ganymede, Hubble Space Telescope. And we still, well, who knows? The extra weight in this was clearly an extra pack. I was hoping that meant something special besides or in addition to the one gemstone refractor you're supposed to get, but we'll see if that pans out. Algebra, Saturn, Enceladus. This is one of those iced foils. Edwin Hubble, Isaac Newton, Neutron Star, Lisa Meitner, Antimatter, Iced Foil, Quantum Mechanics, and Hydrogen. And last 2 packs of this box. I guess we're going to find out how common it is to get an extra pack in a box. Perhaps that's their way of quality control, of going back and adding a pack with the gemstone in it after the fact. Nicholas Copernicus, Niels Bohr, Big Bang. I don't think I've ever seen this card before, so I'm going to guess that this is one of the cards that I'm missing. And this happens to be an iced foil. Venus, Stars, Carl Sagan, String Theory, Milky Way, Matrix, Halley's Comet, Iced Foil, and Exoplanet. Alright, well, I'm not going to lie to you, that was a bit of a letdown. Was definitely expecting a little more out of that one. I've been waiting all week to do that one, but that is the way it goes sometimes. Probably the best thing that I can say about these sets, these boxes, is that every single time I've thought that I've had it nailed down, had it figured out, they throw me a curveball. So you can come close to figuring it out, but you can't nail it. They changed it up just enough to throw you off. And so 4 boxes down, and I'm not seeing any of those insert cards. And how many? Well, see, that one is that one right here. You can see that one's thicker. So this one has the refractor in it, but there's only 8 packs in this one, like it's supposed to be. That one happens to be at the very end, so we'll make its way down there. This box weighed 180 grams, which is right on point to what I would expect them to weigh. So I'm not expecting anything too great out of here, other than that onyx that we're going to pull, right? Got to be optimistic. Archimedes. There's the one that I always mispronounce. Arecibo. Brown dwarf. Matrix. Atom. Betelgeuse. Algorithm. Milky Way. Titan. Holofoil. Richard Feynman. And the Sun. So obviously when I started this channel I had one random subscriber from years ago, but it looks like now I've got 26 subscribers, so thank all of you for that. May not seem like a lot, but I appreciate you guys, and I'm assuming if you're following this channel you guys are collecting these too. So what do you guys like most about these? I've been a lifelong astronomy buff. Used to have a telescope back in the day, but I've always been a fan of space and everything that's out there. Callisto, Enceladus, Matrix, Nicholas Copernicus. Funny story, iced foil. I had a Peterson Field Guides book that I had bought in the 80s, and in it was a projection of all of the solar eclipses for like the next 40 years. And I was able way back then to know that in 2017 there was going to be a solar eclipse that goes not only right across the whole nation, the United States, but goes right over Idaho. And fast forward to, I don't know, 2016, I ordered several thousand of those eclipse glasses, imported them long before everyone got into a panic and everyone was sold out of those. I was sitting on several thousand of them, selling them on eBay. Originally for $2 a piece. I think my cost was like 15 cents each, but I was selling them for $2, and I was getting several orders a second. And as the countdown to the eclipse kept going, eventually I was selling those things for $20 a piece. And did pretty well. So I guess my passion of astronomy paid off, literally. Still kind of chuckle about that. But we're getting close to that gemstone here. Nothing big yet. Jupiter, Pluto, Uranus, iced foil. So any of you guys watch the eclipse that happened last year? I had planned to go to a town called Sulphur Springs, Texas, but I ended up not going. Werner Heisenberg. That one was over 4 minutes long. That eclipse totality was over 4.5 minutes long. The one in 2017, I actually went to Stanley, Idaho, and that was, I think, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Definite top 10 for sure. Made me understand why cultures and civilizations before us thought the world was going to end, or thought that the gods were angry it was something else. Enceladus, iced foil, brown dwarf. I actually took a video of it. Maybe I'll upload that someday. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. I've still got it. Just need to find it. It was a long time ago. Alright, well, we're gonna finish off this box and this video on a high point here, because we're gonna pull a gemstone refractor right here. So far, the best I've hit was a ruby, which is 1 out of 25, and put that on eBay and sold within a matter of hours for $350. Prices have come down a little bit, so I actually think that's another blue topaz. I can kind of see some color in it, so that is another bummer, but we'll see. Neptune, Robert Goddard, Archimedes, Comet, Uranus, Europa, Pluto, and Galaxy, another blue topaz. 126 out of 199. Beautiful, but I think we're all looking for a little more color. But we're in this for the fun. Comet, whatever I sell on eBay is just to try and Eclipse. How about that? We end on Eclipse, so that's good cart to stop on. Again, I never expected to make any money doing this. Just wanted to share my interest in not only Bitcoin, because of course there are these redemption cards, 1 per case on average. Didn't hit that in this video, but hopefully those odds pan out and we hit it a little bit later. So hope you guys enjoy this case break, and these are the hits here again. J. Robert Oppenheimer, 62 of 199. I can see that in the camera, the way the light plays off that. Very cool. These are all beautiful. Just don't have the wow factor, but that's okay. And this is Galaxy 126 of 199. All right, so that is that. Remember, I'm giving away this literal Bitcoin token here. Doesn't have any value, at least not any real crypto attached to it all, but it is the universal symbol and token of Bitcoin, and I think they're pretty cool. So I'm going to give this away to one of you guys. Not much, but I just wanted to start to just kind of let you know that I appreciate you guys. And if you guys want this, I will send this to you at my expense. And all you got to do is be a subscriber, like this video, leave a comment, and this could be yours. I will make an announcement of who the winner is in a future video, whenever that might be. But that is all I have for this video. Approaching 25 minutes here. These are a lot longer than I had ever anticipated, but that's okay. As long as you guys enjoy them, we'll keep on doing it. And stay tuned for boxes 5 and 6 in video number 3. And also, I did order a case of the new Series 5 of the Bitcoin currency, the base set. So that was supposed to be released in October, but I haven't received notification that it's shipped, so I don't have that yet. So have a little more time to work our way through this case break. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I know I am, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.